When navigating the complex terrain of recovery and prevention, understanding how nutrition impacts cellular health is one of the most empowering tools at your disposal. For those who have faced a diagnosis or are currently in treatment, the quest for clarity can feel overwhelming. But scientific literature consistently highlights a specific group of foods that do more than just provide calories. They actually contain molecular compounds that make life difficult for breast cancer cells. These dietary allies work through various mechanisms, such as inhibiting angiogenesis, the process by which tumors grow new blood vessels to feed themselves, or by repairing damaged DNA within your healthy cells to prevent future mutations. By integrating these strategic ingredients into your daily routine, you aren't just eating, you are actively participating in your body's defense system and creating an internal environment where abnormal cells struggle to thrive. The first powerful addition to a cancer-fighting pantry is green tea, a simple beverage that contains a staggering compound known as EGCG. This specific catechin is remarkable because of its selective nature. Research indicates it can seek out and help destroy breast cancer cells while leaving the surrounding healthy tissue completely unharmed. For many survivors, consistent consumption of green tea is linked to a 30% lower risk of recurrence, yet the method of preparation is where most people fail to reap the full benefits. Pouring boiling water directly onto the leaves can destroy up to 85% of these fragile health-promoting compounds. To maximize the potency of your tea, allow the water to cool to approximately 80 degrees Celsius, roughly a 2 to 3 minute wait after boiling, before steeping. This small adjustment ensures that the EGCG remains intact to perform its vital role in cutting off the tumor's food supply. Cruciferous vegetables represent another heavy hitter in the world of oncology nutrition, including staples like broccoli, cauliflower, and Brussels sprouts. These plants are rich in sulforaphane, a compound that essentially sends a death signal to unhealthy or abnormal cells while protecting the integrity of your healthy ones. Studies suggest that women who incorporate these vegetables into their meals at least 3 times a week experience a significantly reduced risk of breast cancer. However, the way you cook them determines how much of that cellular conversation actually takes place. While many assume raw is best, light steaming for just 3 to 4 minutes until they are bright green and still slightly crunchy actually increases the bioavailability of sulforaphane by 300% compared to eating them raw. Beyond the garden, the deep blue sea offers fatty fish like salmon, sardines, and mackerel, which provide essential omega-3 fatty acids. These fats are critical for creating an anti-inflammatory environment that makes it difficult for cancer to progress. Data shows that women with higher levels of omega-3s in their blood see a 32% reduction in recurrence risk. If possible, choosing wild-caught varieties is beneficial as they often contain 50% more omega-3s than farmed fish, while smaller options like sardines offer the added benefit of being naturally lower in mercury. For those who do not consume seafood, algae-based supplements serve as an effective alternative to ensure the body receives the consistent protection these healthy fats provide. Nature's spice cabinet also holds a golden treasure: turmeric. The active component, curcumin, acts as a biological roadblock, obstructing multiple pathways that cancer cells use to replicate and grow. The challenge with curcumin is that the human body absorbs it poorly on its own. However, a simple culinary trick can increase its absorption by a massive 2000%. By simply adding a pinch of black pepper to your turmeric, you unlock its full anti-inflammatory potential. While dried powder is convenient, using fresh turmeric root can offer a more complex profile of beneficial compounds that are sometimes lost during the industrial drying process. Whether grated into a smoothie or brewed into a warm latte, consistency is the key to seeing a measurable reduction in inflammatory markers. The dynamic duo of garlic and onions further bolsters this defense through organosulfur compounds, which have been shown to slow the growth of breast cancer cells by nearly 40%. Large-scale studies involving hundreds of thousands of women have confirmed that higher consumption of these aromatics correlates with lower cancer risks. To get the most out of your garlic, you must chop or crush it and then let it sit for about 10 minutes before applying heat. This brief pause allows specific enzymes to activate and convert into their most potent cancer-fighting form, a process that is otherwise halted if the garlic is thrown immediately into a hot pan. Leafy greens like spinach, kale, and Swiss chard are vital for cellular DNA repair, thanks to their high folate and carotenoid content. These nutrients are particularly important for hormone-sensitive breast cancers, where they support healthy cell division and recovery. In fact, high folate intake is associated with a 25% reduction in recurrence, especially when combined with a lifestyle that limits alcohol consumption. When shopping, the rule of thumb is to look for the darkest leaves available, as deeper green hues indicate a higher concentration of chlorophyll, which carries its own unique set of protective properties. Mushrooms and pomegranates round out this list of essential foods. Mushrooms contain beta-glucans that supercharge the immune system, helping it better detect and eliminate abnormal cells 24/7. Pomegranates, on the other hand, act as cell assassins by interfering with a tumor's blood supply and potentially reducing the risk of metastasis by up to 87%. For those with hormone-sensitive cases, pomegranates are particularly valuable because they can help block excess estrogen production. Whether you prefer the fresh seeds in a salad or 100% pure juice with no added sugar, these fruits provide a concentrated dose of protection that works synergistically with conventional treatments to safeguard your long-term health. Did you